Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also rise in support of this as a proud joint author. A few months ago, I spoke at how it was time, in my opinion, to right a wrong, a 78-year-old wrong in our society. I think that it's wrong that the individuals who pick the fruit do not get overtime, but the same individuals that work in the canning shed for the same fruit get overtime. The individuals that work in the trucks that drive the fruit to market receive overtime. So the notion that this is a seasonal thing that we have to take into consideration, we don't treat it fairly right there. So that clearly is the wrong. The right is the remedy before us. And I also want to acknowledge our Assembly member from San Diego, as well as our speaker, who heard the concerns a few weeks ago and over the summer, worked on making this a better bill, delayed implementation, an economic off-ramp, making sure that small businesses are taken into consideration. I also know this is a very personal issue for many of us. I respect greatly my individuals from the ag community who represent ag and individuals who actually work in these same fields with their individual families. It's as well a very personal issue for many of us who have family members who worked in these fields in California or going back 100 years to the Jim Crow South. This is a very personal issue for so many of us. And we know about the great sacrifices that people make, the ultimate sacrifices. We know that the average farm worker in our society in California, the average age is 49 years of age. 49 years of age. Many of us, 49 and over, wouldn't be around if we worked in this field. I know that we had 17 years ago, a great mayor here in our city of Sacramento, a fellow by the name of Joe Cerna. In his late 50s, he was diagnosed with kidney cancer. Prime of his career as the mayor of the city of Sacramento. He didn't make it. He went to his doctors. You know what they said? From gross exposure to carcinogenic pesticides. That's why he died. So would this bill, would it bring back his life? No. Would it make sure that farm workers live above 49 years of age? Probably not, but it would make sure that the people that pay the ultimate sacrifice are paid a good, living, and decent wage and have equal treatment under the law. You know, in the last 2 months, one thing that I recognized is we celebrate the 20th anniversary of welfare reform. Maybe not celebrate it, recognize it. And one thing that notion brought about is our country values hard work. We don't want people to get a handout. We want people to help themselves out and work hard. And we want to value that hard work. But here in this society, we don't value equally the type of work that people do. And that, again, is just fundamentally wrong and gets to the core of this issue for so many people. Again, this will bring economic justice and dignity for 400,000 people in California, bring about fairness. It's about time that we address this injustice, and I respectfully ask for an aye vote. Thank you.